If you have a yacht, it's no secret that you have money. However, depending on how much money you have, the yacht that you spend vacations on will vary greatly. But how different can a millionaire's yacht possibly be from a billionaire's yacht? Well, today we're going to find out. We'll take a look at a millionaire's yacht in comparison to a billionaire's and see what differences we can uncover. We'll explore the yacht's value and their luxurious amenities, as well as the astounding wealth of their owners. There are a lot of people out there who have made their fortune playing sports. It's a lucrative industry where athletes can make millions of dollars per year, or in Tiger Woods' case, somewhere around $50 to $60 million a year. Chances are, even if you're not a golf fan, the name Tiger Woods rings a bell. He's one of the most accomplished golfers in the world, having won 5 Masters tournaments and 82 PGA Tour events. His professional career began back in 1996, and since then, Tiger Woods has earned $1.5 billion from endorsements alone. But his current net worth sits somewhere around $800 million. The great part about making $60 million a year is that you have some money to burn. And in Tiger's case, he decided to throw a sizable amount of his fortune into the sea when he purchased his yacht dubbed Privacy. Privacy was purchased in 2004 as a private escape for him and his new wife, Ellen Nordegren. While most people can only afford to escape to a snowy cabin or a condo in Florida, Tiger opted for the massive 155-foot-long vessel, which cost him around $20 million, about 2.5% of his current net worth. So, what kind of yacht can you get for 2.5% of your fortune when you're a millionaire? Well, a pretty nice one, if you ask me. Privacy is 6,500 square feet, which is about 6 times the size of the average home. That square footage is divided across 3 impressive floors: the main deck, where most of the action happens, the second level, and the observation deck. The yacht has twin 1,800 horsepower engines and a massive 12,000-gallon fuel tank, which is close to the volume of a standard-sized pool. Fortunately, that pool-sized fuel tank allows Tiger to travel up to 4,000 nautical miles at a time, meaning he could travel from New York City to London with ease. And if he did decide to sail that far, he would be doing it in style and comfort. On the top deck of his yacht is a large bar and an 8-person jacuzzi, where he can soak any troubles away after a day out on the course. There are several areas to lounge in the sun or just enjoy the views of the beautiful ocean. Inside, the entire yacht is full of luxurious cherry woodwork. The grand staircase is transparent with a cherry woodwork handrail, which adds to the opulent design. But if Tiger isn't feeling the stairs, well, he can hop on the 3-person elevator beside the stairs. There's a large living area, which includes a saloon and dining room, providing ample room to entertain guests. When Tiger does have guests over, they don't have to worry about heading back to the mainland after a night out, because the yacht can sleep up to 12 people. Tiger, of course, has a VIP stateroom just for himself. There are 2 queen-sized cabins and an additional twin-sized cabin. However, they were originally 2 twin-sized cabins. The second twin-sized cabin was converted into a gym, which has a treadmill, exercise bike, and free weights, perfect for keeping shape when he's not on the greens. But if he's looking for more fun and less work, there are plenty of options on the boat. There's a home theater and plenty of room to store water toys. It's reported that Tiger keeps 3 Sea-Doos, 2 kayaks, and 2 Vespa scooters on board. If he really wants to hit the water, he can do it with ease. The ship has an inflatable decompression chamber and its own station to fill scuba tanks up. Of course, that's a pretty big operation to run, so Tiger has a little help. There are 9 crew members on board who have their own quarters. Running the ship and paying the crew is estimated to cost him $2 million a year, even further demonstrating that owning a yacht isn't for those with thin wallets. And speaking of those who don't have thin wallets, let's take a look at our next yacht. yacht, Topaz, otherwise known as A+, owned by Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan. For most people, privacy would be a sufficient yacht. It looks like the kind of yacht people dream of owning and spend their whole life working towards. But for many billionaires, privacy isn't anything to write home about. And if you happen to be a sheik like Sheikh Mansour, Tiger Woods' yacht isn't something you'd even give a second glance. Sheikh Mansour is the Deputy Prime Minister of the United Arab Emirates and has stake in several prominent businesses, which has helped him amass his huge net worth that's estimated to be about $30 billion. For a bit of reference, that's about 37.5 times more than Tiger Woods' net worth. I say that not to diminish Tiger's impressive wealth, but to demonstrate how mind-bogglingly massive some billionaires' fortunes are. And if you want to hear something even more mind-boggling, listen up, because with his net worth, Sheikh Mansour could afford to buy privacy 1,500 times. And if he lined those 1,500 ships together, they would stretch 44 miles, which is the length of Los Angeles from north to south. With a net worth that's 37.5 times more than Tiger Woods, you can imagine any yacht he owns has a few more features on board. Sheikh Mansour owns a yacht called the A+, though it was previously known as Topaz. It is one of the most expensive yachts in the world, costing an estimated $450 million. For reference, it would take Tiger Woods 7.5 years, earning his average $60 million a year, to be able to pay for A+ in full, and he's one of the most wealthy athletes in the world. A+ is also one of the largest yachts in the world, with a length of 483 feet, just under the length of a football field, and a little over 3 times the length of privacy. And while size isn't everything, in this case, it counts. While privacy has 3 decks, which is jaw-dropping enough, A+ boasts 8 levels full of amenities and opulence. There's a swimming deck, which contains one of the yacht's 3 pools and one of the many jacuzzis. Rather than just having a lounge area, there's an entire beach club area full of ample seating and luxury lounging areas, as well as an outdoor bar. On the outer decks, you'll find the 2 helipads, ensuring there's always a way for your wealthy friends to pay a visit, and for you to make a daring James Bond-style escape if need be. If the outside wasn't impressive enough, the inside is even more incredible. While privacy had enough space for 12 people to stay the night, which is more than enough, A+ has an astounding 26 cabins, able to accommodate 62 guests overnight. On top of that, there are 35 cabins able to accommodate up to 72 crew members, as opposed to Privacy's 9 crew members. And for the entertainment inside, there are a multitude of options. There's a full cinema, lounge areas, observation decks, a dance floor, and even a study and separate full library if the Sheikh is ever feeling studious on board. There's also a full spa area, which has a Turkish bath, sauna, and massage room, as well as an entire beauty salon, so you don't even have to step off the ship to get a trim. The spa area can be found on the gym wing, where you can also find, yes, you guessed it, the gym. And the gym is outfitted with the finest equipment money has to offer. And while the privacy has an inflatable decompression chamber and some sea-doos on board, A+ offers an entire terrace dedicated to hitting the water. The terrace leads to a garage that contains jet skis, inflatable toys, a catamaran, and a mini submarine. A bit of a Russian nesting doll of boats, if you will. As you can see, there's a rather massive difference between millionaires and billionaires' yachts. Millionaires' yachts usually have a hot tub, lounging areas, and enough room for a small group of folks, while the billionaires can afford to take things a few steps further. They can have entire discos, beauty salons, and enough crew to take care of them for weeks at a time. So, there you have it, Millionaires versus Billionaires, the Yacht Edition. Do you think billionaires' yachts are worth all the extra money, or do you think a millionaire's yacht would be just fine? Let me know what you think in the comments below, and let me know what other things you'd like me to compare between millionaires and billionaires. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And of course, turn on post notifications. As always, I'm Mr. Luxury. Pip pip to doodly doo.